but it's 7 o'clock. Time to hit the skins,
All right.
which is cooked up by our friends at Oayo Korean BBQ in the Lansdowne Town Center. Authentic Korean flavors, bold marinades, and premium cuts grilled right at your table. It's a dining experience. It's as fun as it is delicious. Perfect for date night or dinner with the family. Oayo means come on in.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll start with something that I know you guys tackled last week. I wasn't here. I don't know what your opinion on it was, and I'll give you my opinion. I think it's a joke that Sam Hartman's not starting at quarterback, that they're going with a guy who's, in my opinion, not part of their future. What is the point of playing Josh Johnson at quarterback?
Well, Sam Hartman's not part of their future either.
That's a good point. It's a good counter.
No, the controversy last week was the fact that Sam Hartman was the third-string quarterback on the practice squad, and they went out and they
got Driscoll.
They plucked Jeff Driscoll from, was he with Arizona on their practice squad? Maybe I can't remember, but he was on another practice squad. They plucked him and they made him active, and they made him the number 2. So he leapfrogged Sam Hartman, and we asked why. So if Josh Johnson is the number 2 anyway. Okay, why go out and pluck Jeff Driscoll over Sam Hartman if Sam Hartman was your emergency quarterback? And we came to the conclusion that Cliff and DQ, they just don't think Sam Hartman's good enough to play in a live NFL game.
Who do you want to see, though? Who do you want to see? If he's on your roster, who do you want to see at quarterback? And we can open this up to callers, 1-800-636-1067. So Quinn spoke yesterday and said, I mean, it looks like it's going to be Josh Johnson, right?
It is going to be
Josh. Mariota has stitches on his hand.
He's not going to play.
They don't. Maybe they're tanking. Maybe they want to lose. They don't want to put Mariota out there. Not that Mariota is good. Like, the guy won one game, I think, as the starter this year.
Yeah.
So it's not like Mariota is some dragon slayer.
If the Eagles play their starters, Mariota wasn't beating them either.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I understand that. But to me, if it's to tell the truth Monday, the truth is, yeah, they think Sam Hartman sucks.
Correct.
But still, like, as a fan, he's a young guy who theoretically has potential. I'd still like to see him. Let me see what this guy can do. I've seen Josh Johnson.
Yeah.
I've seen Marcus Mariota. Like, as a fan, I want to see Sam Hartman. I want to see something out of him besides, like, his hair flowing in training camp.
All right. Well, he wasn't good in the preseason. You saw him in the preseason. He wasn't very good. So they obviously think that Josh Johnson, who's been with 15 different teams and he's a veteran, is going to play better, especially against a good team, than Sam Hartman.
I'm sure based on experience he'd play better, but I would still want to see if there was any potential in Sam Hartman.
Okay.
I'm not going to make a judgment on, I mean, how many passes do you have in the preseason?
I don't know. It's not many.
Couple dozen, maybe?
He wasn't very good.
Right. But he's still the young guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see if he's worth keeping around.
Well, Cliff and DQ don't want to see it. But the question is,
they have no interest.
They have no interest. And the question is, why is he still on the practice squad? Why would you go pluck another guy off a practice squad and leapfrog him and make him the number 2, as opposed to taking your number 3 on the practice squad and making him the number 2 behind Josh Johnson? I just think that they know what he can do and what he can't do, and Josh Johnson can do a lot more.
Look.
But Commanders fans, and I want to throw this out to Commanders fans, the Eagles still haven't decided how many of their starters are going to play. Okay, so the Eagles can't go any lower than the number 3 seed in the NFC brackets. But they do have a shot at getting to the number 2 seed. So if they beat the Commanders and the Bears lose to the Lions on Sunday, Philadelphia would get the number 2 seed. And the reason that's big is because at the number 2 seed, you would guarantee a home game in the wild card round and a home game in the divisional round, possibly in the NFC Championship. All right, so you could possibly host for 3 playoff games, as opposed to the number 3 seed would only guarantee 1 home game in Philadelphia. So they may play their starters because if they can get to the number 2 seed, if the Bears lose, that would be huge going down the road, because they would not have to play as many road games. So Sirianni may play the starters, and which would make it a lot tougher for the Commanders to win.
Ultimately, it doesn't matter, but just as a fan, I'd like to see what Sam Hartman could do.
All right, well, you're not going to see
and it's a joke.
You're not
in
going to
my mind, it's a joke that he's been on the roster, whether it's
he's not
practice squad or whatever the heck, whatever they dub him.
Yeah.
All right, he's been around. To bring in Jeff Driscoll, like I said, joke.
Yep.
to me, to play Josh Johnson, your third string quarterback behind obviously JD and Mariota over Sam Hartman, I just don't understand the point. Like Josh Johnson, except for you made a great point. Your very salient point is, well, Sam Hartman's not part of the future either.
Yeah, and they know what he can do. They know he's not ready for it. And the reason they went out and got Jeff Driscoll, Kingsbury said it to the media, they felt better with Driscoll because Driscoll has played against more live defenses in the NFL as a starter.
But why even have him around then?
I know. That's the question we asked all the Commander fans. They didn't know either.
Let's go to Scott in Silver Spring. Happy New Year, Scott.
Hey, Happy New Year's, guys.
What's up, bud?
Not too much, man. I mean, if you have any faith or hope at all in Hartman, you got to play Hartman. But I also get it. I mean, for the sake of the other 52 guys that are going to be playing, you have to try to win, and whoever gives you the best chance to win, I think you have to play, even though it doesn't matter at this point. But I mean, we've seen Johnson. We've seen that show. We've seen it. We saw it years ago. I mean, what's the point? I'd rather see Driscoll than Johnson if you're not going to play Hartman.
And Johnson, by the way, I might be wrong on this.
Are you?
I think I heard a stat.
Keep him on for a second.
Johnson's played in 10 games, something like that, over the course of his career.
Yeah.
You know how many he's won?
Probably 0.
I think 1.
1 or 9. Okay. So, Scott, as a fan, do you want to see them win, or do you still hope that they lose to possibly help their draft stock in the draft order?
Well, because it's Philly, and I'm starting to hate Philly just as much as I hate Dallas.
Yeah.
And because of that, going for 2, I don't care if we win or not, but I hope the boys come out and lay some wood on them. I mean, I really hope there's some hard hits. I don't want to see anybody get hurt, but I would like to see a point made. I don't think they're going to give up on Dan either way. I think they'll play hard, but I just want to see some hard football.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you're going to see hard football. It's just a matter of whether Philadelphia plays their starters, because if they do play their starters and they want to win the game, they're going to kill Washington.
Oh, Sirianni's a jerk, man. He's going to play the starters.
He might. If he thinks it's better for them in the playoff seeding, yes, I would agree.
Yeah.
And the Bears play at the same time. So the Bears-Lions play at 4:25. Washington and Philly play at 4:25. So it's not like Sirianni's going to know the result because they're playing at the same time. And I don't know if Ben Johnson's going to play his starters, because they might be locked into their seed as a division winner. So Detroit might win that game, and if Philly wins, they go to the number 2 seed.
So Josh Johnson started and played in a lot more of his career. So I don't know the exact stat I heard. Maybe it was in his last 10 games he's won 1, because I saw something online like 20 and 25. All right, let's go to Sabah real quick. I was having a little online back and forth with Sabah. I don't know what happened last week. She's upset. Apparently, she tried calling into the show, and they didn't put her through. She wants to talk about name change.
I don't remember this.
Then she's upset that I said that online, that it was a tired topic.
Yes.
So, Sabah, I'm giving you the floor here for 30 seconds to a minute. What's up, Sabah?
Hey, guys. Thanks, JP. Bush, nice to listen to you guys. Yes, I called in on the Wednesday. I think it was the other guy, Cakes. He did open line. And I talked to the same gentleman that I talked to when I just answered. I think, is that Mike Marr? The
Yes.
younger one. I think that's him. He's the one that said, we're not taking calls about the name. So that was who said it to me.
Okay.
And he didn't seem happy that I want to talk about the name this time either. But I get it. He didn't live it like I lived it. And Eric Bickle, we lived it, and Kevin Sheehan and Athanapoulos, we lived the heyday of the Redskins, and the younger people have not lived it. And so I understand, and I respectfully disagree with that, but I understand their view on it. Now, first of all, I do agree with you. I think Sam Hartman should absolutely play. I think they may be hiding him because they don't want someone else plucking him. That could be it. But anyway, that's another topic. About the Redskins, the way it was ripped away from us was constant media pressure. The Florios of the world, the Wises, and the Peter Kings, and the Jim Nances or whatever that guy. Those people, they just kept at it when they had no business talking about it. Now it's my team, it's our team, it's the fans' team. And I know, JP, you're not really a fan. I got that. But the Pickles out there, the rest of us, we care about this name. And I know you guys don't want to give up your freebies that you get. I got that. I understand what's happening. But
what does that have to do with freebies? Has nothing to do with freebies.
You get sweet tickets. Your kids get going all the games at those owners box. They get all the free everything. Come on now. Let's be real. You guys have no interest in really talking about the name because you don't want to upset the locker room. You don't want to upset access. And I understand you're in a difficult position.
That's a misperception. You're incorrect there.
Okay, fine. If I'm incorrect, then talk about it because you will have callers call every day about it. We want our name back.
I gave you an answer online. I'll give it to you here. First of all, the front office, they've said repeatedly, they have no interest in changing the name.
And so we said repeatedly, we're not changing the name, and it changed, didn't we? The front office repeatedly said, we're not changing it, and it changed. I don't care what people say. How many people say he's not tradable? We're not trading him. We're not trading him. They trade him. How many people say, I'm not leaving. I'm coaching here, Saban. I'm not leaving Miami Dolphins. And what did he do? He went to Alabama.
Sabah, why are you so angry on New Year's week?
She's passionate about the name change.
And by the way, she is wrong. There's no way that the Commanders are hiding Sam Hartman because they're afraid other teams are going to pluck. You're from another planet if you think that.
It was me that didn't put her through last week, not Mike Marr. And the reason we had a real topic that people were calling in. I'm not derailing the segment with a call about the name that's been gone for 5 years.
Yeah, I'm tired.
It's not that hard.
I'm tired of talking about it too. Although it is Open Line Tuesday, you can talk about whatever you want if you really do.